Whew. All right. How y'all doing out there in the world? I am the homie No Cash. Yep, the one and only. If there's another, he's the phony, and he's full of baloney. Cause I don't believe it's another out there that can do it like me. I'm gonna just tell you the truth. I ain't saying that I do it better than nobody or nothing, but what I am saying is I don't believe there's nobody out there that can do it like me. All right, now what I'm about to talk about here is irrelevant, really, because I just want to make it known to you guys that I see the all of the comments. I noticed that I'm getting more comments on this last video that I just put up than the last 10 videos combined, and it was pretty popular videos. It was pretty moving videos. Some of the most moving stuff, productive stuff on my channel over the past month, right? The most productive stuff. This last video between me and my mama that I just put up, that took me over a month and a half to put up. So please be mindful that the video is a month and a half ago. All right. So I took y'all back, like previously a month and a half ago when this was going on in my life. I just don't have the editing skills and all of that to make it do all of that and stuff. But someday, real soon, in the real near future, I'm going to put that out to the universe as well. I'm summoning me the proper support, the proper work ethic, the proper assistance and people around me to help put this thing together for you guys in the way that you can receive it and be entertained and educated, which is edutained. All right, 2 words together. How about it? Now, I know that I noticed all of the comments in at the last video, and I know why. And I want you to know that all comments and opinions and perceptions and perspectives are welcome there. Just please be respectful to me and respectful to my supporters, my cashiers and my cashiers, and definitely my moderators, because my moderators will get you out of here real fast. You might get blocked that way. And with me, if you're disrespectful to me, I'm gonna block you anyway. You can always watch the channel, but I tolerate no disrespect. But all opinions, comments, perceptions, and perspectives are welcome, whether they agree with me or not. I just want to see whether you guys understand what you're witnessing or not. Whether you understand whether you're going to be picking up what I'm putting down or not. I'm not trying to get you guys to agree with anything. I didn't even plan for that video to happen. I did not like that video happened, but it is what it is, and it happened, and I had to live through that, right? And I feel like as I lived through it, if I had to live through it and go through it in my natural flesh and be humiliated in front of the community, in front of loved ones, family, and friends, then guess what? Who cares about what anybody else think or how anyone else views it, right? And so that's one thing first. The second thing is I didn't plan this. I didn't ask for it, and I don't appreciate it happening. I didn't like it happening. Now, although all those things are true, I can't take it back. All right? So, I'm putting it up little by little, but let's be honest. Let me be honest with y'all. I have a whole lot more where that came from, and all of it was a month and a half ago. I held it just so I could see the reaction of you guys and whether you guys could really understand if there was someone in your community or in your family or around you that needed some advice that may have been going through what y'all are witnessing here. And it could be a child. I'm not a child, no, and I don't need you guys to sympathize for me. I'm not looking for any answers from you guys. I could possibly take some advice from some of you that I value your opinions and your perceptions and perspectives, but I don't value everybody's opinion and perceptions and advice. So I would like to just throw that out there and let y'all know that too. But some of you guys, I can feel the sincerity. I can feel the how genuine you are, and I can feel that you guys are concerned. All right, I just like to say that, and I'm going to do some videos responding to some of the comments that I'm receiving in this actual video. Not some, a lot. Even some of the ones that don't agree with why I put the video up when they don't even know why I put the video up. They don't even know what's going on, but they have so much of an educated hypothesis already about my situation, my life, and me and my mother's relationship when I lived with her for 40 years. I lived around her for 40 years. She's been my mother for 40 years. But they can tell me something by watching one video. Wow, hot damn a bear. Whew, you can't make this up. I need you guys. Any of y'all that got it all figured out and knows all the answers for me by watching one video, please send me an email. And I'ma definitely keep in touch with y'all, because y'all can do better than anybody I ever known in my family. But on that note, I'm just gonna say y'all stay tuned, because there's a lot more interesting things coming. Don't get lost. Stop asking crazy questions like, why haven't I left? I've already left my mother's home. I was leaving when she was trying to get me to leave, even before I had my blessing. Before I got my blessing, I was trying to make preparation to make a transition. During COVID and times that people is not really accepting everybody that way, right? So now I want y'all to understand that you think you know something and you think you seeing something, but your eyes is failing you. That's why they tell you, believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. You see? So I let y'all have y'all perceptions and y'all perspectives, y'all opinions and your comments, and they are welcome. Leave them there, and I'm going to respond back as soon as I can get the time. But I'm busy these days. I'm dealing with trying to find me a place to stay because I'm living out of my car. And yes, a lot of you guys are confused as to why I bought a car before I tried to get an apartment or living arrangements. Let me tell you why. Because living arrangements is going to keep me having to generate monthly money to pay with either rent, a mortgage, or lights and water and all of the things that it takes to keep up a home. And right now, I don't have that. In my mind, I don't have it. I gotta take my time and figure out how I'm gonna take the proper next steps to do what I need to do. And I can't let nobody rush me to do it. Not even y'all comments, not even y'all's perspectives. Oh yeah, and I bought a car first because the car is gonna help me get to and fro to where I need to go, to be able to make some dough, to be able to make a move and stay on the go. So I'm not stagnated and stuck with rent and bills and stuff to pay and can't get to where I need to go, or can't even get to work to make more. All right? I wasn't trying to rhyme or nothing like that. I am a rapper, but I quit rapping a long time ago because it wasn't paying the bills. And so right now I'm really just being honest with you guys. I got things to do, and I bought me a car because the car helps me do those things. I know I got Mink Mink and I had Mink Mink, but Mink Mink had an AC problem. And I don't owe anybody any explanations to that, but I'm just letting you guys know sometimes you see and you don't understand and you think you know, but you don't know. But I don't owe anybody any explanations. I'm just making you guys have a better understanding of what you're looking at. Keep in mind that a lot of the drama you're going to see is a month and a half ago. Oh, and yeah, I still be around my mom sometimes. Occasionally I see her. I don't have any ill will towards her. I don't wish any bad on my mother. I love my mother, and I can love her from a distance. And God knows I ain't lying, so I ain't got to prove it to nobody else. And I just want to say, you guys are welcome because I made you welcome. I chose to put whatever I put out, I chose to put it out. And please keep in mind that your opinions and perceptions and comments are welcome, but everybody's is not valued. And just because you have an opinion, a perception, or perspective about my life doesn't mean that it means anything to me. It doesn't mean that you're right. It doesn't mean that you're factual, or it doesn't mean that your perception is truth. All it means is that it's real to you, and your perception says a lot about you and less about me. And I just want to let y'all know I'm aware of that, and that's why I put what I put out there, just to see who understands what. Who is equipped to give who information if circumstances came to where as though you ran across somebody who needed your assistance or advice or instructions or knowledge? Who is deemed to be worthy? Who has the best advice or information to give a child who's seeking advice? I'm a grown man, I ain't seeking. But y'all just be attentive and be attentive to what you say and be mindful of how you treat people who are going through situations, because sometimes the child may really need and can use your advice. And if you don't know what you're talking about, careful what you tell them, because they just might believe you and do what you tell them. Once again, I am the homie No Cash, and I'm signing off out here sitting in the rain. with a big 10-4. Over and out. Peace and love. And I want y'all to remember to stay well and be blessed. And also remember, this too shall pass, and the best is yet to come. Holla at your boy.